Ravi, how you doing? There you go. You ready for our ride? You know what? This may be our last nice day before things change. And guess what? Todd has already changed. I knew he would. I'm part of his life again, see? Well, at least as far as the newspaper goes. But pretty soon, he's going to let me back into his heart. Yes, he is. And you know what? I can tell you why, because, see, Todd and I are exactly like you, just a little bit too wild and a little bit too free. But I'm the only one that can tame Todd, and he's the only one that can tame me. I don't have any more. And no matter what, we both love each other very much. I didn't know that you were behind me.
I had a meeting with my lawyers in the dining room. The maitre d' said that you'd come to the stables, so...
Did you hear what I was saying?
No. Why, you always talk to the animals?
No, I was just feeding Araby an apple and telling him how beautiful and strong he is.
You know, the lawyers, they gave me a paper I asked them to draw up, formally exchanging control of the son back to me.
But Todd, I thought we arranged all that with the reporters and the staff.
Well, we have, and you're still the editor-in-chief. How about we just think of you as my own personal little Clint Buchanan?
That's very funny.
Otherwise, things go back to the way they were before I died.
Well, that's what I want, Todd. Do you remember what it was like before? Do you remember the night that we spent here in the stables together? It was the night that I found out that you'd given me Araby, and you finally let go.
Yeah. I remember.
I know you do.
Well, I will never forget.
I know.
That's all in the past. It's history.
I know that too, Todd, but come on, we can make our own new memories. I know, how about if you go riding with me? Well, we can have somebody saddle up another horse for you, and you have never seen me ride Araby over there. I'm telling you what, Todd, that horse is magnificent. You know what? We could ride up to the clearing over by Serenity Springs. Once I dreamed that I saw you there standing in that clearing, and then you disappeared into the woods. And I was afraid to follow you. But I'm not afraid, Todd, anymore. I would go anywhere with you. I'd do anything that you want. So, what do you say? You go riding with me?
Blair, look. Come on, I grew up in Chicago. The only thing I know how to ride is a bus.
Oh, but Todd, it's...
No, look, we'll share the paper. That's fine. It's no problem. You want to go riding a horse, you do that alone. I gotta get back to the paper. I'll see you later.
What? What is it gonna take to make him my husband again? Todd.
Expecting him?
No, he was here earlier, and I thought he'd just come back, that's all.
Ah, well, I need to check on my writing lessons, and then I have a class to teach. You all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, you and Todd are fine then?
Yeah, We had a rough start, but we're beyond that now.
Good. Just know that when I stepped by the apartment the other night, seemed a little worried that he found out about us. But now you told him and it all worked out.
You know, Todd's been through an awful lot, and I just want to help him ease back into things. The last thing I want to do is to make things harder for him.
What are you saying? You haven't told him, have you? For God's sake, Blair, why don't you get things out in the open?
Well, you know, why do you care?
Well, I have eyes. He seemed more tortured at the apartment the other night than when I first saw him at the Wild Swan.
Wait, you saw Todd? When did you see Todd at the Wild Swan?
When he first came back to land, you, Margaret, and I were talking to him at the Wild Swan.
Wait. Are you saying that Todd was with you and Marty before he came home to me? He comes home to his own wife.
Larry, you said yourself he'd been through an ordeal. Maybe he was just looking for information. I wanted to find out about the shooting in Ireland, see if he remembered anything, and about Carlo Hesser.
Hey, when Marty stayed, did you try to make him feel sorry for her, tell him about all of her pain and feel guilty? What in the world would Marty have to talk to Todd about anyway?
This is not about Margaret. Could you concentrate on your husband? You need to tell him about us. He'd been assumed dead for almost a year, and you and I were trying to find comfort in each other.
I've got to find out, that's all.
Well, but that's over now. Dylan's getting better, and he'll walk again. And Margaret and Dylan have said their goodbyes, and now she's with me. Todd's with you.
Why would he do that?
I can't talk to you when you're like this. I have a class to teach. I'll talk to you later.
This is Blair. Where the hell is Todd? No message.
Blair! You still here? They'll tell you anything at that club, you know. They wanted a fortune for him, and I got him for like 50% off. I thought if you still wanted to go riding.
How dare you?
How dare I what?
All this time I've been treating you with kid gloves, trying to help you get your life back, trying to make life easier for you. And it turns out you just walked back into my life when you damn well feel like it. Yeah. First you had to go see little Miss Marty, didn't you? But she always did come first, didn't she, Todd? Even before your own wife.
I was going to come see you first.
Then why didn't you?
Something came up.
Like getting revenge on Carlo Hesser?
What does Carlo Hesser have to do with any of this?
Well, that's what Patrick seemed to think was on your mind. You know, and I can't believe that you would put that in front of your own wife and daughter. Why, Todd? Answer me.
You had a meeting with Patrick?
No. He just dropped by here before he had to go teach a class. I just sort of ran into him, Todd. I guess the kind of way that you ran into Marty over at the Wild Swan. Is that what happened? Why'd you meet her there, Todd? Tell me.
Go ask Patrick.
I don't even know why I bother. You are never going to answer my questions, and you're never going to let me back into your life again. Well, I'm sick and tired of trying. I don't need it.